Okay, it's time for the news, Dan.
If you're tired of the same old news,
What more do you want?
I want the truth.
You're hearing it. Strap yourselves in, folks.
never fear.
What's the dealio?
Part of life is learning to let things go.
We've got news moms can use.
What was that name again? I missed that.
News moms can use.
Oh my goodness, we have so much to talk about today. T-shirts, things we're giving away on Facebook. Trying to up our numbers on Facebook, so we're giving away prizes.
Great.
Yeah, I know. It's a lot of stuff we got to talk about. All right, this is News Moms Can Use, and we at Channel Mom do pick our news stories based on what we think moms want or need to hear, unlike most of the media. We're not just trying to sell you stuff in the commercials. We actually care about you when we're doing the actual show. So we try to make our content for you. In the news today, something that'll make you think twice as poll results reveal just how many people drink and drive and let their intoxicated friends drive them around. But this story is a good one for our moms who listen because there's a solution attached to it. Breathometer is introducing the world's first smartphone breathalyzer.
That's incredible.
This story is out of California, of course. Breathometer Inc. announced it has created the world's first smartphone breathalyzer, Breathometer, it's called, the size of a typical car key. It plugs into a smartphone headphone jack.
Okay.
And together with a mobile app, it transforms into a breathalyzer measuring blood alcohol concentration. Wow. The device will be available this summer, and consumers can start pre-ordering for only $20. In addition, Breathometer and SodaHead.com, we like those folks. They give us some good stories, released the results of a survey regarding drinking and driving, and the key findings include that 64% of respondents indicated that they either have driven while intoxicated or have been in a car with the driver who's under the influence. I mean, I wonder how many of them are going back to teenage years, to be honest. But
Or the college years. I don't have any stats on that, but I think a lot of college kids probably drink and drive. And they're young enough to not even know
just how dangerous it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they should.
Or how
they've been educated by now.
or how intoxicated they really are.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. Now, this was my web photo of the week because it made me smile. I already asked Shelly if I'm allowed to call babies fat or if that's politically incorrect, but I was a fat baby. I was like the Michelin Man. I was the biggest child you've ever seen. I was gigantic. It doesn't mean that you're going to turn out that way because fortunately I don't quite look like that anymore, but I was a big, big baby. And so were my kids. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the second biggest baby born naturally in the United Kingdom. Are you ready for this? The baby was born weighing in at 15 pounds, 7 ounces. Lord in heaven. According to a March 27th BBC News report, little George King was the second biggest baby ever born naturally in the UK, and his weight was twice as big as that of a normal newborn.
Was she overdue?
I don't think so. It was a very difficult birth for her.
You think?
And he actually, because it was natural, and he actually spent 4.5 weeks in the hospital. George also went for 5 minutes without oxygen. So they told his parents he only had a 10% chance of surviving.
Wow.
But I'm thinking with all that weight, he was good to go. So he's fine now at 6 weeks old. He looks like he's about 42. He's been home for nearly 2 weeks. Amazingly, he's gained only 1 pound in the 6 weeks he's alive. And good news for mom as well. Big George King's mother appears to be doing well after the difficult delivery. Love that. Look him up. George King, biggest baby. Look him up on Google.
I think my daughter was 15 pounds at 1 year. At
Yeah.
1 year, 1 year old.
Okay.
Yeah.
My son was a giant child. So my son was 28 pounds at 1 year.
My son was too.
But he had a normal birth weight.
Right.
Thank God. I didn't have to deal with that. Finally, today in our news, this announcement, courtesy of our friends at Christian Women's Association. If you're a mom in need of some inspiration, this might help. A fabulous event unfolding in the Denver area. Here we go. Continue the spirit of Easter at the Crowned Victorious Women's Conference on Saturday, April 6th at Lutheran High School in Parker, Colorado. The Christian Women's Association wants to welcome all daughters of the King, they call them, to join them for a free espresso bar, breakfast, lunch, comedian at lunch. You'll get the comedian's entertainment. 2 great keynote speakers along with a host of other women to encourage you. You'll even be able to shop during the day at vendor tables. Shelley, I think you're going to be a vendor.
I'm going to be there, yes.
Yep. Offering goodies like jewelry, skincare, and purses, or care for your elderly parents like Miss Shelley does. The day will begin and end with a great worship band, and everybody will leave with a goodie bag. To register, just go to www.christianwomensassociation.org, and that's Christian Women's Association with an S after women.org. Only $59 for this whole conference.
And then come meet us.
Yeah. I'm going to be there, and so shall. So come say hi. Scholarships are available, by the way. If you can't afford the $59, just call 303-585-0031. That's 303-585-0031. We're going to try to repeat that one more time later in the show so you can know what to do to go there.